Stay up to date with what's happening in North Central Washington. Go to the NCW Life Community Calendar at ncwlife.com.
It's time for NCW Life News on the NCW Life channel. The latest from the Wenatchee Valley and North Central Washington with Steve Hare, Grant Olson, and sports with Eric Granstrom.
Good evening and welcome to NCW Life News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top stories, let's take a quick look outside our weather window, and sure felt like fall out there today, that's for sure. As we look at downtown Wenatchee, we did see some clouds roll in, a little bit of sunshine this morning, but it remained on the cool side with highs only in the upper 30s into lower 40s. And as we take a look around our area, snow is on the way, and we did see it in certain areas today. That's a look at Stevens Pass from late this morning. Beautiful shot taken there on the way up to Stevens Pass. Also, Mission Ridge received some snowfall overnight as well. And this is what we can expect for the Wenatchee area by Sunday night. I really think, though, as you see 4 to 6 inches on that map for Wenatchee, that will be mainly the high side of our snow. I think it'll probably be more like that, 3 to 4 inches for us, but all of us will see some snow, and that should begin in flurries tonight, but pick up in earnest by tomorrow night and especially into Sunday morning. All the complete details on this winter storm coming up a little bit later on. For those watching on our Facebook, tune in to LocalTel Channel 12 or Charter Channel 19, or you can stream us live at ncwlife.com for the full evening newscast tonight. And now a few of the stories we're following for you. A 2-vehicle accident closes Chelan Avenue this morning. Officials announced the cause of the brush fire near Monitor, and Wenatchee police search for an arson suspect. Later on, we'll have sports, your weather forecast, and our feature story today. But first, 2 people are in custody on drug charges after the Columbia River Drug Task Force completed an investigation in Chelan County. 32-year-old Emmanuel Sanchez-Ciros and 33-year-old Cassandra Morgan were arrested October 19th after undercover narcotics officers conducted a drug purchase. A search warrant was served, and both heroin and methamphetamine were located in the residence, as well as large amounts of cash. During that drug buy, 2 children were present. Child Protective Services were called, and the children were removed from the home. Morgan was arrested with unlawful delivery of a controlled substance and conspiracy to deliver a controlled substance. Sanchez-Ciros was charged with 2 counts of unlawful delivery of a controlled substance. Sanchez-Ciros recently pled guilty to charges stemming from a previous task force case in February and was currently awaiting sentencing on those charges. Police say a red light runner caused a minor injury accident this morning in Wenatchee. It happened at the intersection of Chelan Avenue and 9th Street in front of Confluence Health. Captain Edgar Reinfeld shared the details of what happened.
We had a vehicle headed southbound on Chelan with a green light. A Honda Pilot was going southbound and had a green light, and a Toyota Corolla coming westbound on 9th Street ran the red light and struck the Honda on the driver's side, which actually laid it up on its side in the intersection, blocking a good bit of the intersection for some time. That was witnessed by a couple of folks that the Toyota, the Corolla, had run the red light going westbound on 9th Street. Unknown why or exactly what happened with that so far, but we do know is airbags worked, seatbelts worked, everyone was properly restrained, and so what comes out of that is very minor injuries. No one had to be transported, but we did have to tow vehicles that are now completely destroyed.
In other news, Chelan County Emergency Management says the cause of Wednesday's wildfire near Monitor was a broken vehicle exhaust pipe. Officials found the pipe along the side of Highway 2 near where the fire started. Officials had earlier announced the cause to be an unsecured safety chain on a trailer being dragged on the pavement. The wind-fueled fire blackened over 1,000 acres of brush and grass, but no structure damage or injuries were reported. This video you're about to see is from a surveillance camera near Walla Walla and North Miller Streets in Wenatchee. It goes back to October 19, 2017 at roughly 4:35 a.m. The vehicle in this video is believed to have transported the suspect in the arson that happened at the Dalco packaging plant. This footage shows the vehicle arriving on the west side of the victim's property. And in this video, the suspect vehicle can be seen driving away from the crime scene. Detective Evett is seeking assistance from anyone who may have been in the area on that date and that time who witnessed any activity or remembers this vehicle. If you do, call him at 509-888-4254 if you have any information. Coming up, new lanes are set to open on Snoqualmie Pass. North Cascades Highway closes again, and the Wenatchee School District receives a dual language grant. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching NCW Life News.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well-versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you're all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Hi everyone, Brent Crowder here at Town Nissan. Come on down to Town Nissan and help us celebrate the best-selling SUV in America today, the 2017 Nissan Rogue, along with its big brother, the Nissan Murano, and the beautiful Maxima, and the all-new Nissan Titan, and the all-new Nissan Armada. Come down and see us and see why we are the fastest-growing car company in America today. Come down and see us at Town Nissan behind Costco in East Wenatchee.
The taste of fantastic pizza is found in third-generation Pizza and More. The secret? The recipes of success have been handed down through generations, each adding their own special touch. Pizza and More believes in traditions, whether it's supporting the local sporting teams or continuing to serve their pizzas buffet style, dine-in, takeout, or delivery. Third generation Pizza and More, a team player in this valley for generations.
Welcome back. The Washington State Department of Transportation says your commute across I-90 Snoqualmie Pass will soon look a little different. Starting Monday, there will be switching the westbound lanes onto the second new avalanche bridge. The first avalanche bridge was completed in summer of 2016. This configuration will provide 3 lanes going westbound and 2 lanes going eastbound over that bridge. The completion of the avalanche bridges is part of the larger 15-mile improvement project on I-90 between Hayek and Easton. This 7-mile section between Hayek and Price Creek has been under construction since 2010, and by next fall, most of the major construction will be completed. The remaining 8 miles of the corridor between Price Creek and Easton is scheduled to begin in summer of 2021. Well, for the second time this fall, State Route 20, the North Cascades Highway, has temporarily closed due to forecasted overnight and weekend snow. Washington State Department of Transportation maintenance crews closed the gates at 6 p.m. last night. That was at milepost 134 in Diablo and milepost 171 in Mazama. Washington State Department of Transportation hopes to reopen the gates again this season, but weather conditions will be a determining factor. Road crews also temporarily closed the highway last month due to heavy snow and avalanche danger. The Wenatchee School District is among 10 school districts and 2 tribal compact schools that recently received grants to support K-12 dual language programs. Superintendent of Public Instruction Chris Reichdahl says the $15,800 grant will be used to help prepare teachers to instruct in the dual language program, to help recruit bilingual teachers, and to purchase supplementary instructional materials. Wenatchee School District currently has a dual language program at Lewis and Clark Elementary and a dual language class at Foothills Middle School. You're watching NCW Life News. Coming up next, your sports update, followed by today's feature story. That and much more still to come on NCW Life News. Stay with us.
Bay Equity Home Loans in Wenatchee, serving all of North Central Washington. We make it our priority to learn all about your financial needs. Whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or want a reverse mortgage, our mortgage professionals are ready to guide you through the loan process. We have a wide variety of loan products to fit your family's needs. Call Bay Equity Home Loans of Wenatchee today for your pre-approval. 509-888-0466.
So, how you guys doing?
My job starts in Portland in a month.
Can we find a buyer that fast?
I think we're good. Our CBX app tells us who the best potential buyers are. We can pinpoint where the hottest prospects are located, right on this map.
2 cities over.
It even lets us set the most accurate price.
Wow, it really does all that.
It really does all that.
Will help us pack?
We're working on that.
Life is about memories and lasting impressions. With Boswell's expansive 2-story showroom of quality home furnishings, you'll find everything you need to create a home to remember. Need assistance? From fabric options and complimentary design service to complete home makeovers, Glenn, Buffy, and Teresa are there to guide you. Come into Boswell's and find inspiration and comfort for every room in your home. Boswell's on Easy Street. It's closer than you think.
And now it's a sports update on the NCW Life channel.
And a happy Finally Friday. Congratulations to the Cascade Kodiaks, the Caribou Trail League District Volleyball Champions. There you are. They've got the trophy in hand. The Cascade hosted the CTL tournament last night, taking on Chelan for the district title. And the Les Schwab Prep scoreboard, let's take a look at the scores of that. Cascade continued its unbeaten string, downing Chelan 3-1 and claiming the #1 seed to the state 1A tournament. Chelan turned around and beat Kashmir to take the #2 seed to the Glue crossover, while the Bulldogs are #3. More on that in a moment. Here's what we have on tap for high school football tonight as the season winds down for many. Playoffs begin for others. In the Northeast A Caribou Trail League 1A playoffs, Kashmir hosts Freeman tonight at 6, while Cascade travels to Newport for a 6 o'clock kickoff. Elliott hosts Selkirk in the first round of the 2B playoffs at 6, while Manson has a 7 o'clock kickoff at home tonight against Liberty Christian in the District 5, 6, 7 playoffs. Meanwhile, wrapping up the regular season tonight, there is a game in the Apple Bowl if you want to get your football fix. Kicks off right now, Chelan and Deer Park. Eastmont's on the road at Sunnyside, while Wenatchee has a game at West Valley. And both those kick off at 7 o'clock. Coming up on the calendar for the weekend, it's going to be a busy one. Volleyball, it's the Columbia Basin Big 9 tournament at West Valley High School tomorrow, where the Wenatchee Panthers take on the Rams for the district title at noon. Eastmont faces Ike at 2 p.m. for the winner taking on the loser of the West Valley Wenatchee match at 5 o'clock for the final shot at state. The CTL Northeast A Glue crossover playoffs will feature Kashmir at Freeman and Newport at Chelan. Playoff bracket not updated, so we don't have game times for those as of yet. On the soccer pitch coming up tomorrow, Cascade and Kashmir have to wait and see who wins or loses tonight to know their opponents tomorrow in the CTL NEA Glue crossover playoffs. Cascade will play host to the winner of tonight's game between Freeman and Medical Lake tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Kashmir will be on the road at either Deer Park or Lakeside, depending on who loses their game tonight for the Northeast A District Championship. Bulldogs game time also still to be determined. In the 2B District 5-6 tournament, a champion will be determined tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Brewster, where the Bears host Liberty Bell. Either way, both teams will advance to the state 2B tournament. Meanwhile, the Wenatchee Wild are back at home tonight at the Town Toyota Center to host the Powell River Kings. The Kings lead are first in the Island Division of the BCHL with 22 points, while the Wild are third in the Interior Division with 23 points. Our checker joined us earlier today to talk about the match tonight. That puck will drop at 7 o'clock. College football this weekend. The Cougars will finally get a chance to play in the daylight in Pullman tomorrow as the #25 Cougs host #21 Stanford Cardinal. Pullman getting rain and snow today, but expected to be dry and 36 degrees by kickoff tomorrow at 12:30 on Fox. Central Washington's at Simon Fraser in Burnaby, BC for a 1 o'clock kickoff. Also a 1 o'clock kickoff on the red carpet, Eastern Washington hosting Weber State. Finally, #12 Washington has a night game with a 7 o'clock kickoff hosting Oregon, that game on FS1. The Seahawks will try to make it 5 wins in a row on Sunday when it hosts the Washington Redskins at CenturyLink Field. Hawks game kicks off at 1:05 on Fox. That's the same time for Arizona and San Francisco, also on Fox. Earlier in the day, the Rams play at New York against the Giants. That is a 10 a.m. kickoff, all on the Fox Broadcasting Network. Of course, Fox real happy about that baseball thing. What was that, the World Series they had earlier this week, going 7 games? So Fox feeling pretty good about that. Also, we've had a lot of people asking, when are you going to replay the Bridge of Sportsmanship game? Well, that's coming up tonight right here on the NCW Life channel. Starts at 7 o'clock, so be sure and tune in for that. That's a look at sports news. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to do a little elk hunting tomorrow. See if I can chase around the wily wapiti in the Kalakam and see if I can find one with just 1 point. We'll find out about that. Have a great weekend. Grant, that's sports news. Back to you.
Thank you, Eric. Customers were lined up early this morning for the grand opening of Ulta Beauty at Valley North Mall in Wenatchee. NCW Life was there for the ribbon cutting and a sneak peek inside that store.
You know, I don't know why they asked me to cover the grand opening of Ulta here in the Wenatchee Valley. Obviously, it's a ladies' apparel, not apparel, but makeup and other types of ladies' things. But hey, Lynn Giroux, the manager of the new store that's opening today in Wenatchee, educate me. What is it about Ulta that makes this such an attraction that's causing all this big lineup in front of the store this morning?
Well, it's women's complete beauty. That's what Ulta's about. We're all about beautiful women. We like to showcase and make sure that our women are getting all their beauty needs.
Let's talk about the merchandise and the products that you carry.
Well, we have a great amount of different products that we carry. We have the mass side and we have our prestige side. So we have all kinds and wide ranges, so you can just come in and just kind of find everything that you need.
Well, this is really kind of unique to the Wenatchee Valley. What makes this different than, let's say, another beauty supply store?
I think it's because we have a wide realm. We have our benefit bar, so you can come in and get your eyebrows waxed. You can get your eyebrows filled in. We have a full salon. We have skincare. You can get facials. And then we have all of our pro hair, and we have all of our makeup needs.
Lynn, tell us about, well, you know, guys are always looking for things to get for their favorite lady in their life, so give me some suggestions.
We take care of everything. We take care of guys even come in to get facials too. So we have everything that a guy could get for his special love, and then we can take care of him too.
What can you do about my bushy eyebrows?
I can take care of that for you.
Can you take care of that
I can
for
do
me?
that.
Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot, Lynn. Good luck on your grand opening.
Thank you.
You betcha. Standing outside the new Ulta Beauty store here in Wenatchee, a huge lineup of people anticipating the grand opening and ribbon cutting. First of all, your name?
It's Susie Darlington.
Susie Darlington, I know you.
Hi.
Yeah, Facebook friend from Leavenworth, right?
Yes.
How you doing?
Excited to be here.
Yeah,
Great day.
Yeah, so what makes this store so special and what's causing the, really the commotion here?
So us girls, we love beauty. I love MAC makeup products. And I have to go to Seattle or Spokane. Ulta Beauty carries the makeup that I don't have to drive over the mountains for. So that's one thing, yes.
And you got a beautiful little baby here.
Thank you. This is my baby Natalie Rose. She's 2 years old.
Yeah. You don't need any help with your beauty, little lady. Hi, how are you? And your name?
I'm Trinity, and what brought me here today is the MAC products and all the other products they carry. And I love beauty and I love doing my makeup, and I'm really excited to be here and gonna be a customer and shopping at the store, and just excited.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. Go ahead.
I'm also excited to see, I'm not too familiar with all the products, but I'm excited to browse around and see what products they have besides MAC.
1, 2, 3!
Customers also received various gift baskets containing samples of the store's cosmetics and accessories, including one lucky person who walked away with a $100 gift basket. We'll be back in just a moment with the recap of some of today's stories and your complete local weather forecast right after this.
Hi, I'm Lonnie Boucher, attorney and owner of EstateEdge.com. If you found yourself incapacitated, do you have a durable power of attorney for financial and healthcare needs? A durable power of attorney allows you to nominate a person, an agent, to act for you and make decisions if you are unable to do so yourself. EstateEdge.com is your online resource to obtain these and other estate planning documents. For your protection and peace of mind, go to EstateEdge.com today.
Hey folks, Carrie from Blueberry Hills. A chill is in the air and it's a perfect time for some old-fashioned comfort food like our amazing Eggs Benedict, chicken fried steak, French dips, soups made from scratch, or fruit pies fresh from the oven. The crowds might be gone, but we're still here for you folks, so bring an appetite and a friend to Blueberry Hills in Manson, where you pick, you sit, you eat, and you visit. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 to 3. wildaboutberries.com.
Is this really what we're gonna do on our girls' night out? We should go to Club Crow.
The bar and grill in Kashmir?
Yeah, let's go.
Looking for a fun-filled, friendly hometown atmosphere?
Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere is the place to be. Hi, this is Justin. Here at Club Crow, we have full bar and restaurant, live music, a dance floor, pool tables, pull tabs, and live jam sessions the first Sunday of every month. Club Crow in Cashmere, the coolest place in town.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza. Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza.
Welcome back, and time now for a recap of some of our top stories. 2 people are in custody on drug charges after the Columbia River Drug Task Force completed an investigation in Chelan County. 32-year-old Emmanuel Sanchez Cerros and 33-year-old Cassandra Morgan were arrested back on October 19th after undercover narcotics officers conducted a drug purchase. A search warrant was served, and both heroin and methamphetamine were located in the residence, as well as large amounts of cash. During the drug buy, 2 children were also present. Child Protective Services were called, and the children were removed from the home. Morgan was arrested with unlawful delivery of a controlled substance and conspiracy to deliver a controlled substance. Sanchez Cerros was also charged with 2 counts of unlawful delivery of a controlled substance. He recently pled guilty to charges stemming from a previous task force case. That was back in February, and was currently awaiting sentencing on those charges. Police say a red light runner caused a minor injury accident this morning in Wenatchee. It happened at the intersection of Chelan Avenue and 9th Street in front of Confluence Health. Captain Edgar Reinfeld shared the details of what happened.
We had a vehicle headed southbound on Chelan with a green light. A Honda Pilot was going southbound and had a green light, and a Toyota Corolla coming westbound on 9th Street ran the red light and struck the Honda on the driver's side, which actually laid it up on its side in the intersection, blocking a good bit of the intersection for some time. That was witnessed by a couple of folks that the Toyota, the Corolla, had run the red light going westbound on 9th Street. Unknown why or exactly what happened with that so far, but we do know is airbags worked, seatbelts worked, everyone was properly restrained, and so what comes out of that is very minor injuries. No one had to be transported, but we did have to tow vehicles that are now completely destroyed.
Time now for your weather forecast for all of north central Washington. And before we get to that, let's take another look outside our weather window, where, as I mentioned at the top of the newscast, boy, it felt like fall today. You can still see some trees and some leaves turning colors around the area, but I'll tell you, we are going to become white here in the next 24 to 48 hours. It did feel a lot cooler out there today, too, as that cold front slid through our area and is now making its way into eastern Washington. The upper weather trough and associated low pressure system will continue to track across the area through tonight. You can see it right there just moving through the panhandle of Idaho and into Montana. This will keep a threat of rain or snow showers alive, mainly across the mountain zones and also mainly across the eastern third of Washington. It will turn colder with occasional snow showers for Saturday as another cold front comes barreling down from Canada. That will be followed by snow, likely in most areas late Saturday night into Sunday, along with much colder temperatures. And if you just notice the top of our loop, you can see some activity, that gold color coming down just on the west side of British Columbia. That is the next round of moisture that will be moving into north central Washington right along that stationary front. Snow amounts associated with that system around the state will generally be around 1 to 3 inches, while the mountains could see anywhere from 6 to 12 inches of snow. And obviously, travel will be hazardous across the mountain passes with accumulating snow on the roadways and poor visibility. Drier but cool weather will prevail for the start of next work week before more unsettled weather moves in by the middle of the week. And here's a look at that forecast now. Tonight we will drop down to one of the coolest temperatures we've seen all season at 26 degrees. Tomorrow, a mix of clouds and sun, and we'll top off at even cooler tomorrow at 41 degrees. And then by Saturday night, snow will be in our forecast, especially in the overnight hours and through our morning and early afternoon on Sunday. We could see heavy snow at times on Sunday. I still haven't seen any weather advisories, watches, or warnings as far as from the Weather Service yet today, but that could be added in tomorrow depending on what this storm does. High temperature on Sunday only at 34 degrees, 25 our overnight low. Monday maybe early morning snow, but some sun in the afternoon, and 40, 22 Burr. Our low temperature on Monday night, 35 for the high Tuesday, and then another weak system moves in on Wednesday. It will keep our temperatures mainly in the lower 40s, but we could see a decent chance of rain mixed with snow both Wednesday night, and into Thursday. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-NCWL. That's 888-6295. Also, make sure you tune into NCW Life channel Monday morning for Wake Up Wenatchee Valley with guest host Steve Hare. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us and have a great weekend.
This has been NCW Life News on the NCW Life channel. For more news, log on to ncwlife.com, like us on Facebook, and follow NCW Life channel on Twitter.
Travel enhances your life in every way. Let the travel professionals at Journey Travel and Tours help you plan that dream vacation. Don't leave the important details to those nameless, faceless online agencies. At Journey Travel and Tours, our goal is to build relationships that last a lifetime. And when you do need help, we have a 24-hour helpline that is routed to one of the agents in our office. When you think travel, think Journey Travel and Tours. It's where your journey begins. Like us on Facebook, and you could be one of our monthly winners.
Honey, I got the space heater.
Make sure you survive winter. Call Central Washington Heating and Air before it's too late. This winter, don't get shocked by the cold. Call Central Washington Heating and Air today.
Lake Chelan mailboxes find solutions and the best price for all your shipping needs, including UPS, FedEx, and the U.S. Postal Service. We offer a variety of services including quality copies of all sizes, faxing, scanning, sending and receiving email, laminating, and notarizing. Enjoy browsing through our large selection of greeting cards. Lake Chelan mailboxes supports our military, fire victims, and our community. Come see us at the Plaza in Lake Chelan.
Pets are not your whole life, but they do make your life whole. At Paws and Claws Veterinary Hospital, not only do they understand that fact, they live it every day. Dr. Bayes and her staff at Paws and Claws love dogs and cats so much they've dedicated their lives to the well-being of our four-legged friends. They offer compassionate care with a personal touch. Paws and Claws Veterinary Hospital on the corner of 4th and Nile in East Wenatchee, or call 888-PAWS.
The 2017 Ski-Doo Summit sleds. Next generation REV platform. The most powerful two-stroke engine in the industry. For the unmatched handling and power to own the next side hill, the next drop, the next ride. Ski-Doo. What matters is what's next.
No matter what your age or ailment, when you wake up each day with a sense of purpose, life has meaning and joy.
Just wait a while, it'll get in the hole somewhere.
Helping you do this is our purpose. Highgate Senior Living, each day to the fullest.
The best thing about my life right now is
me.
Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house, featuring great family dining in downtown Chelan. We've got burgers, pub fare, and the best barbecue around. Try one of our award-winning sauces made fresh here in-house. So grab the whole gang and come on down. Stormy Mountain Brewing. Beer, barbecue, friends, and beer.
I'm Dan Longauger with Coho 101, and you're watching the NCW Life channel.